The Universal Self, Unveiling the Mysteries of Identity, written and published by the Zillionpro, Chapter 1, The Enigma of Identity. The concept of identity is as fundamental to the human experience as breath itself. It's the essence of who we are, the internal compass that guides our decisions and shapes our interactions with the world. Yet, for all its centrality, identity remains an enigma, a puzzle that has perplexed philosophers, theologians, and everyday people for millennia. What is identity at its core? Identity refers to the characteristics and beliefs that define a person. It's a constellation of elements that includes our personality, our unique blend of traits, such as introversion, extroversion, conscientiousness, and agreeableness, values, the principles that guide our decisions and moral compass, beliefs, the convictions we hold about ourselves, the world, and our place within it, memories, the accumulated experiences that shape our understanding of ourselves and the world, skills and talents, the abilities and aptitudes that contribute to our sense of self-worth and purpose, social roles, the various roles we play in life, such as parent, child, friend, colleague, or citizen, the illusion of selfhood. Some schools of thought, particularly Buddhism, challenge the notion of a fixed, independent self. They argue that our sense of self is an illusion, a mental construct arising from the continuous flow of experience. This perspective highlights the impermanence of our thoughts, feelings, and physical bodies. If these building blocks are constantly changing, can there truly be a static, unchanging self, the fluidity of identity? Even if we accept a more conventional view of self, it's clear that identity is not a fixed entity. Throughout our lives, our identities are constantly evolving. Childhood experiences shape our initial understanding of ourselves, but as we mature, encounter new people and ideas, and go through life's inevitable challenges, our sense of self adapts and transforms. For example, a young athlete might define themselves primarily by their athletic achievements. However, an injury or a shift in interests could lead them to explore other aspects of their identity. Similarly, a parent's identity is profoundly shaped by the experience of raising children, but it doesn't erase their pre-parenthood self entirely. The search for meaning in identity. The question of identity is ultimately a search for meaning. We all have a deep-seated desire to understand who we are, where we fit in the world, and what our purpose is. This search for meaning can take many forms. Religious exploration. Many people find meaning and identity through their faith traditions. Religious beliefs can provide a framework for understanding oneself in relation to a higher power and a larger community. Personal growth. The pursuit of self-improvement, through education, travel, or personal challenges, can be a way to discover and refine one's identity. Creative expression. Engaging in creative pursuits, such as art, music, or writing, can be a powerful tool for self-discovery in the articulation of one's identity. The search for identity is a lifelong journey, filled with both challenges and rewards. As we delve deeper into the enigma of self, we gain a greater understanding of who we are, what motivates us, and how we can contribute meaningfully to the world around us. Chapter 2, The Many Facets of Self, a Symphony of Influences. Our sense of self isn't a singular melody, but rather a symphony composed of various instruments, each playing a distinct role in the harmony of who we are. This chapter delves into the four fundamental facets of the self: the biological, the psychological, the social, and the spiritual. The biological self, the foundation of being. At its most basic level, our identity is rooted in our biology. Our DNA is the blueprint that determines our physical characteristics, from our eye color and hair texture to our susceptibility to certain diseases. Our biology also shapes our temperament and predispositions. For instance, some individuals are naturally more energetic or introverted due, in part, to their biological makeup. However, biology is not destiny. While our genes provide a foundation, they don't dictate the entirety of who we become. Environmental factors, such as diet, exercise, and upbringing, can influence the expression of our genes. Our experiences shape the development of our brains and nervous system, impacting our personality and cognitive abilities. The psychological self, the inner landscape. The psychological self encompasses our thoughts, feelings, emotions, and motivations. It's the internal world we inhabit, where we process experiences, make decisions, and grapple with life's challenges. Psychologists have developed various frameworks to understand the complexities of the psychological self, including Sigmund Freud's psychoanalytic theory. This theory proposes a three-part structure of the psyche: the id, driven by primal urges; the ego, mediating between id and superego; and the superego, representing internalized morality. Carl Jung's analytical psychology. Jung introduced concepts like the collective unconscious, a shared reservoir of archetypes and universal human experiences, and the persona, the mask we wear in social settings. Understanding these psychological constructs can help us navigate our inner world, identify our emotional triggers, and develop healthy coping mechanisms. The social self, the interplay between self and others. We are not isolated beings. Our identities are profoundly shaped by our interactions with others. The social self refers to the aspects of ourselves that emerge through our relationships with family, friends, colleagues, and the broader community. The roles we play in these social groups, the teacher, the friend, the daughter, influence how we see ourselves and how we behave. Socialization, the process by which we learn the norms and values of our culture, plays a crucial role in shaping our social self. Our families, schools, and communities all contribute to this process, teaching us how to interact with others and what behaviors are considered appropriate. The social self is not a fixed entity either. As we move through different social circles, our behavior and even our sense of self can adapt. For example, the person you are with your close friends might be different from the person you are at work. The spiritual self, the quest for meaning and connection. The spiritual self encompasses our search for meaning, purpose, and connection to something larger than ourselves. It's the aspect of ourselves that yearns for transcendence and a sense of belonging in the universe. The spiritual quest can manifest in various ways, through religious faith, meditation practices, a connection to nature, or a deep appreciation for art and beauty. While not everyone embraces a traditional religious path, the human desire for meaning and connection remains a powerful force. Exploring the spiritual self can lead to a greater sense of peace, purpose, and connection to the world around us. The symphony of self, a tapestry woven from many threads. These four facets of the self, biological, psychological, social, and spiritual, interweave to create the unique tapestry of who we are. Our experiences shape how these facets interact and influence one another. For instance, a traumatic childhood experience might impact both our psychological self, shaping our emotional responses, and our social self, affecting our ability to trust others. Understanding the interplay between these various aspects of self is crucial for personal growth. By acknowledging the biological influences on our behavior, exploring the depths of our psychology, recognizing the impact of social interactions, and nurturing our spiritual yearning, we embark on a lifelong journey of self-discovery and fulfillment. Chapter 3, The Masks We Wear, Authenticity versus Performance. Imagine yourself walking through a crowded marketplace. You encounter colleagues, acquaintances, and maybe even a potential love interest. How do you present yourself in each interaction? The answer lies in the concept of the mask, the persona we wear to navigate different social situations. The influence of culture on identity. Every culture has its own set of expectations regarding behavior and self-presentation. These expectations shape the masks we wear. For instance, in some cultures, collectivism reigns supreme, and individuals prioritize the needs of the group over their own desires. This might lead someone to wear a mask of cooperation and harmony, even when they have personal reservations. Conversely, individualistic cultures might encourage a more assertive mask, where self-promotion and independence take center stage. Social expectations and identity formation. From a young age, we learn to adapt our behavior based on social cues. We learn what is considered polite, appropriate, or even funny in different settings. This social learning process shapes the masks we wear and contributes to our social identity. For example, a child might learn to suppress their anger at school, knowing outbursts are frowned upon, but wear a more expressive mask at home. While social expectations help maintain order and facilitate smooth interactions, there's a potential downside. The constant performance of these masks can lead to a sense of inauthenticity, a disconnect between our true selves and the personas we project. The concept of self-presentation. Social psychologist Irving Goffman compared our social interactions to a theatrical performance. We, the actors, use costumes, clothing, appearance, and props, objects we carry, to create a specific impression on the audience, the people we interact with. This concept of self-presentation highlights the intentional nature of our masks. We choose which aspects of ourselves to emphasize or downplay depending on the situation. There's nothing inherently wrong with self-presentation. It allows us to navigate social situations effectively and build relationships. The challenge lies in striking a balance between authenticity and effective social interaction. The danger of inauthenticity. Living constantly behind a mask can have negative consequences. It can lead to anxiety and stress. The constant pressure to maintain a certain persona can be draining, leading to anxiety and stress. Difficulty with intimacy. Authentic connection requires vulnerability and openness. When we hide behind masks, true intimacy with others becomes difficult. Loss of self-awareness. If we become too accustomed to wearing masks, we might lose touch with our true selves. The journey towards authenticity. The path towards authenticity is a lifelong exploration. Here are some steps to consider. Self-reflection. Carve out time for introspection. Ask yourself who you are at your core, beyond the masks you wear. What are your values, desires, and fears? Honesty in communication. Practice expressing your true feelings and opinions in a respectful way. Start with people you trust and gradually expand your circle of authenticity. Embrace imperfection. Nobody is perfect. Accepting our flaws and vulnerabilities is a crucial step towards authenticity. The journey towards authenticity is not about abandoning all social graces. It's about finding a balance between honoring social expectations and staying true to who you are at your core. By shedding the masks that no longer serve us, we can cultivate genuine connections and live a life of greater fulfillment. Chapter 4. The Journey of Self-Discovery. Unveiling the Layers of the Onion. The question "Who am I?" has echoed through the ages, a philosophical and personal inquiry that compels us to embark on a lifelong voyage of self-discovery. This journey is not a linear path to a singular destination, but rather an ongoing exploration, peeling back the layers of the onion that is our self-introspection and self-awareness. The cornerstone of self-discovery is introspection, the act of turning our gaze inwards. It's about examining our thoughts, feelings, motivations, and reactions. Through introspection, we begin to understand our unique patterns of behavior and the why behind our actions. Several practices can cultivate self-awareness. Journaling. Regularly writing down your thoughts and feelings can provide valuable insights into your emotional landscape and recurring themes in your life. Meditation. Mindfulness meditation allows you to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment, fostering a deeper understanding of your inner world. Personality assessments. Personality tests, while not definitive, can offer a starting point for self-exploration by highlighting your strengths, weaknesses, and preferences. The role of life experiences. Our experiences, both positive and negative, shape who we become. Childhood experiences lay the foundation for our sense of self, while significant life events like starting a career, losing a loved one, or becoming a parent can act as catalysts for growth and self-discovery. Challenges can be particularly transformative. Overcoming adversity can build resilience, teach us about our coping mechanisms, and reveal hidden strengths we never knew we possessed. Even seemingly mundane experiences contribute to the tapestry of self. A conversation with a stranger, a new hobby, or a volunteer opportunity can all offer new perspectives and broaden our understanding of ourselves. The ongoing process of self-discovery. Self-discovery is not a destination, but rather a continuous process. As we learn and grow, our understanding of ourselves evolves. What resonated with you in your 20s might feel irrelevant in your 40s. Life throws us curveballs, forcing us to adapt and redefine who we are. The key is to embrace the ongoing nature of this journey, finding meaning and purpose. A crucial aspect of self-discovery is the quest for meaning and purpose. We all have a deep-seated desire to feel like our lives have significance, that we are contributing something of value to the world. This purpose can manifest in various ways: building a fulfilling career, finding work that aligns with your values and skills can provide a sense of purpose and accomplishment, helping others, volunteering or dedicating yourself to a cause greater than yourself can be a powerful source of meaning. Creative expression, engaging in creative pursuits, whether it's art, music, or writing, allows you to express yourself authentically and leave your mark on the world. The search for meaning is a deeply personal journey. There is no one-size-fits-all answer. However, by engaging in self-reflection, exploring your interests, and trying new things, you can move closer to discovering what truly matters to you. The power of vulnerability. Sharing your authentic self with others can be a powerful tool for self-discovery. Opening up to trusted friends, family, or a therapist allows you to see yourself through their eyes and gain new perspectives on your strengths and weaknesses. Vulnerability can also foster deeper connections with others, as it creates a space for genuine empathy and understanding. The journey of self-discovery is a thrilling adventure, filled with moments of revelation, self-doubt, and ultimately, growth. By embracing introspection, learning from life's experiences, and seeking meaning, we embark on a path towards a more authentic and fulfilling life. Chapter 5, Beyond the Individual Self, the Tapestry of Interconnectedness. For millennia, the concept of self has been viewed as a singular entity, a separate island in the vast ocean of existence. However, contemporary science and spiritual traditions are converging on a revolutionary perspective: the interconnectedness of all beings. This chapter delves into the concept of a universal self, challenging the traditional notion of a separate me and exploring the implications for our understanding of identity. The interconnectedness of all beings. Modern physics suggests that everything in the universe is ultimately interconnected. Subatomic particles are entangled, meaning their fates are linked regardless of physical distance. Similarly, ecological systems demonstrate a delicate interdependence between species. The health of a forest relies on the intricate web of relationships between plants, animals, and even microbes. This interconnectedness extends to the human realm as well. We are social creatures, wired for connection. Our thoughts, emotions, and actions ripple outwards, impacting those around us. A smile can brighten someone's day, while a harsh word can inflict pain. We are all threads woven into the intricate tapestry of humanity. The concept of a universal self. Some Eastern philosophical and spiritual traditions posit the existence of a universal self, a single consciousness that underlies all of reality. This concept, often referred to as Brahman in Hinduism or the Tao in Taoism, suggests that the apparent multiplicity of individual selves is an illusion. We are all, at our core, expressions of the same fundamental energy or consciousness. Compassion and empathy as expressions of the universal self. The idea of a universal self has profound implications for how we relate to others. If we are all interconnected, then acts of compassion and empathy are not just gestures of kindness, but expressions of our inherent oneness. Helping a stranger in need is not just about alleviating their suffering, but acknowledging the shared humanity we all possess. Finding unity in diversity. The concept of a universal self does not negate the beauty of human diversity. Our unique experiences, cultures, and perspectives enrich the tapestry of existence. Embracing this interconnectedness allows us to celebrate our differences while recognizing the fundamental thread of unity that binds us all. Challenges to the notion of a universal self. The concept of a universal self is not without its critics. Some argue that it undermines individual responsibility and agency. If we are all part of a single consciousness, then who is truly responsible for our actions? Reconciling the individual and the universal. Perhaps the answer lies in finding a balance between the individual and the universal. We can acknowledge our interconnectedness while still recognizing the unique journey of each self. This perspective fosters a sense of responsibility that extends beyond the self, encouraging us to act in ways that benefit the greater whole, the path towards a more unified world. Embracing the notion of a universal self can lead to a more peaceful and compassionate world. When we see ourselves as part of something larger, it becomes harder to justify violence, hatred, or division. Recognizing our interconnectedness can inspire us to build bridges across cultures, collaborate towards common goals, and create a future where all beings can thrive. The concept of a universal self invites us to transcend the limitations of the ego and embrace a more expansive understanding of who we are. It is a call to action, urging us to move beyond self-interest and contribute to a world where the tapestry of humanity shines with greater harmony and unity. Chapter 6. The mysteries remain, embracing the unknown in our search for self. As we delve deeper into the enigma of identity, we encounter a truth both humbling and exhilarating. There are mysteries that remain. While science and philosophy offer valuable insights, the nature of self, consciousness, and our place in the universe continues to provoke profound questions. This chapter explores these mysteries and highlights the importance of embracing the unknown on our journey of self-discovery. The enigma of consciousness. Consciousness, the subjective experience of being, remains a scientific enigma. We can map brain activity and identify regions associated with specific thoughts and emotions, but how physical processes translate into subjective experience is a question that continues to baffle scientists. If consciousness arises solely from the physical brain, what happens after death when the brain ceases to function? Does consciousness exist in some form beyond the physical realm? The question of the afterlife. For millennia, humanity has grappled with the question of what lies beyond physical death. Religious traditions offer a variety of answers, from concepts of heaven and hell to reincarnation or a blissful state of nothingness. However, none of these answers have been definitively proven. The unknown nature of the afterlife can be unsettling. However, it can also be a source of comfort. If we don't know for certain what awaits us, we are free to create our own meaning in life, to focus on the present moment and the impact we can have on the world around us. The unconscious mind, a hidden realm. Sigmund Freud, the father of psychoanalysis, emphasized the vast realm of the unconscious mind. Our unconscious thoughts, emotions, and memories can profoundly influence our behavior, even though we are not aware of them. Exploring the unconscious through dream analysis and other psychotherapeutic techniques can offer valuable insights into our motivations and hidden desires. However, the unconscious remains a largely uncharted territory, a landscape of buried memories and primal urges awaiting further exploration. The ever-expanding universe of knowledge. Our understanding of the universe is constantly evolving. New scientific discoveries challenge previously held beliefs and force us to re-evaluate our place in the cosmos. The vastness of space and the potential existence of other life forms raise profound questions about the nature of identity. Are we truly unique in the universe, or are there other beings grappling with the same existential questions about self and consciousness? Embracing the unknown, a catalyst for growth. The mysteries surrounding identity can be daunting. However, embracing the unknown can be a powerful catalyst for growth. It encourages us to remain curious, to keep asking questions, and to resist the temptation to settle for easy answers. It allows us to be open to new experiences and perspectives that can broaden our understanding of ourselves and the world. The value of faith and mystery. While science strives for certainty, some aspects of existence may forever remain shrouded in mystery. Faith, a belief in something unseen, can offer comfort and meaning in the face of the unknown. Whether religious faith, a belief in the power of the human spirit, or a trust in the unfolding of the universe, embracing some form of mystery can be a source of strength and resilience. Finding meaning in the journey. Ultimately, the search for identity may not be about reaching a definitive answer. Perhaps the true beauty lies in the journey itself, the ongoing exploration of who we are, our place in the world, and the mysteries that surround us. This journey fosters a sense of humility, reminding us that there is always more to learn and that the essence of being human lies in the constant pursuit of meaning and understanding. The unknown aspects of self can be a source of wonder rather than fear. By embracing the mysteries, we embark on a lifelong adventure of self-discovery, one that enriches our lives and deepens our connection to the universe as a whole. Chapter 7, Living a Whole Life, Embracing All Aspects of Self. Imagine yourself standing on a mountain peak, surveying a vast and diverse landscape. This landscape represents the totality of your being, encompassing your strengths and weaknesses, your joys and sorrows, your light and shadow. Living a whole life is about embracing all these aspects of yourself, integrating them into a cohesive and authentic self, accepting all aspects of yourself. We all have a tendency to compartmentalize ourselves. We readily embrace our strengths and successes, but shy away from acknowledging our weaknesses and failures. However, this selective self-acceptance creates a fragmented sense of self and hinders us from living a whole life. Living a whole life requires embracing all aspects of yourself, the good and the bad. This doesn't mean condoning negativity or indulging in self-pity. Rather, it's about acknowledging your flaws and vulnerabilities without judgment. It's about recognizing the lessons learned from past mistakes and integrating them into your present self. The power of vulnerability. Sharing our vulnerabilities can be a daunting prospect. However, Brené Brown, a researcher on vulnerability and shame, argues that vulnerability is the birthplace of connection and courage. When we open up about our struggles and imperfections, we create space for deeper connections with others. We also embrace a sense of self-compassion, a gentle understanding that we are all human, with flaws and imperfections. Shadow work, integrating the darkness within. Carl Jung, a prominent psychoanalyst, introduced the concept of the shadow, the unconscious part of the personality that contains our hidden desires, repressed emotions, and rejected aspects of ourselves. While the shadow can manifest in negative ways, such as anger, insecurity, or jealousy, it also holds the potential for creativity, passion, and hidden strengths. Shadow work is the process of exploring and integrating the shadow into the conscious self. This can involve journaling, dream analysis, or therapy. By acknowledging and integrating the shadow, we become more whole and authentic individuals living with our imperfections. The pursuit of a perfect self is a recipe for disappointment. We are all works in progress, constantly evolving and learning. Living a whole life doesn't mean achieving flawlessness. It's about accepting your imperfections and focusing on living authentically with the self you are today. The importance of self-compassion. As we embrace all aspects of ourselves, self-compassion is crucial. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a close friend. Forgive yourself for past mistakes and focus on growth. Self-compassion fosters a sense of self-acceptance and inner peace, essential for living a whole life. Living a balanced life. Living a whole life also means finding balance in different aspects of your being. Just as a healthy ecosystem thrives on biodiversity, your life flourishes when you nurture various dimensions of yourself. This includes intellectual pursuits, physical activity, creative expression, emotional well-being, and spiritual connection. The journey of wholeness, a lifelong pursuit. Living a whole life is not a one-time achievement, but rather a lifelong journey. There will be times when you feel more integrated and whole than others. The key is to remain committed to self-discovery, embrace all aspects of your being, and strive for wholeness throughout the ever-evolving tapestry of your life. By accepting our complexities and embracing our vulnerabilities, we cultivate a sense of wholeness that brings greater authenticity, deeper connections, and a more fulfilling life experience. Living a whole life is not about perfection, but about celebrating the unique and beautiful mosaic that makes you. Chapter 8, The Evolving Self, Embracing Change and Growth Throughout Life. Imagine a mighty oak tree, its roots firmly anchored in the earth, its branches reaching towards the sky. This tree, like the human self, undergoes a continuous process of change and growth throughout its lifespan. While the oak retains its essential nature, it adapts to weather the storms and seasons, constantly evolving as it reaches for the light. Similarly, our identities are not static entities, but rather dynamic works in progress, shaped by experiences, challenges, and the relentless passage of time, the inevitability of change. Change is the only constant in life. From the physical transformations of childhood and adolescence to the emotional shifts of adulthood, our lives are a constant ebb and flow. External forces, such as job changes, relationship transitions, or life-altering events, can trigger significant shifts in our sense of self. Even on a subtler level, our daily experiences, interactions, and reflections contribute to the ever-evolving tapestry of who we are. Embracing change as an opportunity for growth. Change can be unsettling. The familiar can feel comforting, and venturing into the unknown can be daunting. However, resisting change can lead to stagnation and a sense of disconnection from our true potential. By embracing change as an opportunity for growth, we unlock new possibilities and cultivate a more resilient and adaptable self. Life transitions and identity shifts. Life transitions, such as starting a career, becoming a parent, or facing retirement, can have a profound impact on our identities. The roles we play, the responsibilities we shoulder, and the challenges we face all contribute to reshaping our sense of self. These transitions can be disorienting, but they also present opportunities for self-discovery and personal evolution. The importance of lifelong learning. The human brain is remarkably plastic, capable of learning and adapting throughout life. Embracing lifelong learning is crucial for maintaining a sense of purpose and fostering growth. Whether it's pursuing a new hobby, enrolling in a course, or simply reading a thought-provoking book, learning keeps our minds sharp, expands our horizons, and allows us to continuously evolve as individuals. The challenge of midlife identity crisis. Erik Erikson, a renowned developmental psychologist, proposed that humans face a crisis of identity in midlife. This crisis can be triggered by a sense of stagnation, a questioning of life choices, or a fear of mortality. While challenging, this period of reflection can be an opportunity for self-renewal. By re-evaluating priorities, exploring new avenues, and embracing change, we can emerge from this crisis with a renewed sense of purpose and a deeper understanding of who we are becoming. Aging and identity. The physical changes associated with aging can also impact our sense of self. However, aging can also be a time of wisdom, reflection, and personal growth. By letting go of societal pressures and embracing the unique gifts of later life, we can cultivate a sense of peace, acceptance, and continued growth as we navigate the golden years. Finding meaning in change. Change, while inevitable, can also be a source of meaning and purpose. Overcoming challenges, adapting to new circumstances, and continuously learning allows us to contribute meaningfully to the world around us. Embracing change fosters resilience, cultivates wisdom, and keeps our lives vibrant and engaging. The evolving self, a journey of discovery. The journey of self is not a linear path with a fixed destination. It's a dynamic exploration, a continuous dance with change and growth. By embracing the inevitable transformations of life, we cultivate a more resilient and adaptable self, open to new experiences and empowered to navigate the ever-unfolding story of who we are becoming. As the oak tree weathers the storms and reaches for the sun, so too can we embrace the winds of change, allowing them to shape us into stronger, wiser, and more fulfilled individuals. The key lies in approaching change with an open mind, a sense of curiosity, and the unwavering belief in our capacity for growth throughout life's grand adventure. Chapter 9. The Ripple Effect, the impact of your authentic self on the world. Imagine a single pebble dropped into a still pond. The impact sends ripples outwards, expanding in concentric circles and affecting the entire surface of the water. In the same way, the choices we make, the way we live our lives, and the authenticity we radiate have the potential to create a ripple effect, impacting not only ourselves but also those around us. This chapter explores the power of your authentic self to inspire positive change in the world. The power of authenticity. Living authentically isn't just about personal fulfillment. It's about radiating a sense of genuineness and integrity that can inspire others. When we live true to our values, we project a confident and self-assured energy that can be contagious. People are drawn to authenticity. It fosters trust, encourages open communication, and creates a space for genuine connection. By embracing your true self, you inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of authenticity that can positively impact your relationships and your community. Leading by example, the power of authenticity in action. We don't need to be world leaders or celebrities to make a difference. The power of authenticity can be seen in everyday acts of courage and compassion. Perhaps it's standing up for what you believe in, even if it's unpopular. Maybe it's offering a helping hand to a stranger in need. These seemingly small actions, fueled by genuine conviction, can create a positive ripple effect, inspiring others to act with kindness and integrity. The butterfly effect, small changes, big impact. Chaos theory suggests that small changes in a system can have significant and unpredictable effects. Similarly, your authentic actions, big or small, have the potential to create a butterfly effect, triggering positive transformations in the lives of others. A genuine smile can brighten someone's day. An act of kindness can restore someone's faith in humanity. These seemingly insignificant acts can ripple outwards, creating a chain reaction of positivity, building a more compassionate world. The world can often feel like a harsh and unforgiving place. However, by embracing your authentic self, which often includes compassion and empathy, you can contribute to a more caring and understanding world. Acts of kindness, big or small, can chip away at negativity and spread a wave of compassion. When we lead with authenticity and empathy, we inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of kindness that can transform communities. The importance of finding your voice. Living authentically often involves finding your voice and expressing your unique perspective. This doesn't require grand pronouncements or public platforms. It can be as simple as speaking your truth in a conversation, sharing your talents with the world, or standing up for what you believe in. By finding your voice and using it authentically, you contribute to a richer, more diverse tapestry of human experience, inspiring others to share their stories and perspectives as well. The responsibility of authenticity. Living authentically comes with a certain responsibility. When we project our true selves into the world, we influence those around us. It's important to ensure that our authenticity is rooted in positive values, such as kindness, compassion, and integrity. By striving to be the best version of yourself and sharing that authenticity with the world, you create a ripple effect that can contribute to a more positive and inspiring future, creating a legacy of authenticity. The legacy we leave behind isn't just about material possessions or professional achievements. It's also about the impact we have on the lives of others. By living authentically, embodying your values, and radiating genuine kindness, you create a legacy of inspiration. You show others that it's possible to live true to yourself while making a positive difference in the world. The ripple effect, a call to action. Living authentically isn't about self-promotion or seeking validation. It's about embracing your true self, living with integrity, and inspiring positive change in the world around you. Every act of kindness, every courageous stand for what's right, every expression of your unique voice contributes to a powerful ripple effect. This chapter is a call to action, an invitation to embrace your authenticity and join the ever-expanding circle of individuals who are creating a more compassionate, inspiring, and authentic world. Remember, even the smallest pebble can create a ripple. Start your own ripple effect today by living authentically and letting your true colors shine brightly. Chapter 10, The Integration of Self, Uniting Your Many Parts. Throughout this exploration of self, we've delved into the complexities of identity, the masks we wear, and the ever-evolving nature of who we are. However, a fragmented sense of self can lead to inner conflict and a feeling of disconnection. This chapter focuses on the crucial aspect of self-discovery, the integration of self, the symphony of the self, uniting the disparate parts. Imagine an orchestra. Each instrument, with its unique sound and role, contributes to the overall harmony of the music. Similarly, a healthy sense of self requires integrating the various aspects that make you who you are. This includes your strengths and weaknesses, your light and shadow, your ambitions and vulnerabilities. Denying or suppressing any part of yourself creates dissonance within your being. The goal of integration is not to eradicate flaws or become a perfect being, but rather to acknowledge all aspects of yourself with compassion and acceptance. This allows you to create a more unified and authentic sense of self, reconciling your opposites. We all hold seemingly contradictory qualities within us. We can be both strong and vulnerable, assertive and compassionate, ambitious and content. These polarities are not flaws, but rather the richness of the human experience. Integration involves embracing these opposites, understanding that they are not mutually exclusive, but rather complementary aspects of a whole self. Shadow work revisited. As discussed in Chapter 7, Carl Jung's concept of the shadow refers to the repressed aspects of our personality. These often negative traits, such as anger, jealousy, or insecurity, can be a source of shame and self-doubt. However, by acknowledging and integrating the shadow, we can access hidden strengths and become more whole and authentic individuals. Techniques like journaling, dream analysis, or therapy can be helpful tools for exploring the shadow and integrating its positive aspects into the conscious self. This doesn't mean condoning negativity, but rather understanding the root of these emotions and finding healthy ways to express them, embracing your wholeness. Integration doesn't require perfection. It's about accepting yourself, flaws and all. When you embrace your strengths and weaknesses, your light and shadow, you cultivate a sense of wholeness that fosters self-compassion and inner peace, living with integrity, aligning your actions with your values. Integration isn't just about internal harmony. It also involves aligning your actions with your core values. When your thoughts, feelings, and actions are in congruence, you experience a sense of integrity. Living with integrity fosters self-respect, strengthens relationships built on trust, and allows you to live authentically in accordance with your beliefs. The benefits of a unified self. Integration offers numerous benefits. Increased self-confidence. When you accept and embrace all aspects of yourself, you develop a stronger sense of self-worth and confidence. Improved relationships. Authenticity fosters deeper and more meaningful connections with others. Reduced inner conflict. By integrating your shadow and embracing your complexities, you experience less internal struggle and greater inner peace. Enhanced creativity. Integration allows you to tap into all aspects of your being, fostering greater creativity and problem-solving abilities. The ongoing process of integration. Integration is not a one-time achievement. As we navigate life's experiences, encounter new challenges, and evolve as individuals, the process of integrating our evolving self continues. The key is to remain committed to self-discovery, embrace the ever-changing landscape of your being, and strive for a sense of wholeness throughout your journey. Beyond self-integration, connection and unity. While self-integration is crucial, it's important to recognize that we are not isolated beings. We are all interconnected, threads woven into the intricate tapestry of humanity. By integrating our individual selves, we create space for deeper connections with others, fostering a sense of unity and belonging within a larger whole. This chapter serves as a call to action. Embrace the journey of integrating yourself, acknowledging your complexities, and living authentically. In doing so, you contribute to a world where individuals thrive not in isolation, but in connection, creating a more harmonious and unified human experience. Chapter 11, The Gift of Self-Discovery, Living a Fulfilling Life. Throughout this exploration of self, we've delved into the complexities of identity, the power of authenticity, and the importance of integrating all aspects of your being. Now, we arrive at the ultimate purpose of this journey, living a fulfilling life, a life rich in meaning, purpose, and connection. What does a fulfilling life look like? There is no one-size-fits-all answer to what constitutes a fulfilling life. Fulfillment is a personal journey, shaped by your unique values, passions, and aspirations. However, some common themes emerge: living with purpose, feeling like your life has meaning and that you are contributing something of value to the world, experiencing deep connections, having strong and supportive relationships with loved ones who value you for who you are, personal growth, continually learning, evolving, and expanding your horizons throughout your life, living authentically, being true to yourself, your values, and your beliefs contributing to something larger than yourself, leaving a positive impact on the world, your community, or even those closest to you. The importance of self-discovery. Self-discovery is the foundation of a fulfilling life. By understanding your strengths, weaknesses, values, and passions, you can make conscious choices that align with your authentic self. This self-knowledge empowers you to pursue meaningful goals, cultivate fulfilling relationships, and navigate life's challenges with greater resilience. Finding your purpose. The search for purpose is a driving force in the human experience. Purpose can be found in various forms: raising a family, pursuing a creative passion, making a difference in your community, or simply living each day with kindness and compassion. There is no right or wrong answer. The key is to identify what gives your life meaning and strive towards it. Living in the present moment, while planning for the future and learning from the past are important, true fulfillment lies in embracing the present moment. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation or spending time in nature, can help you cultivate a sense of present moment awareness. By focusing on the here and now, you appreciate the beauty of everyday life and savor the connections with those around you. Living with gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful tool for cultivating fulfillment. Taking time to appreciate the good things in your life, both big and small, shifts your focus towards the positive and fosters a sense of contentment. Expressing gratitude to others strengthens relationships and reinforces the positive aspects of your life. Facing challenges with resilience. Life is not without its challenges. Setbacks, disappointments, and failures are an inevitable part of the human experience. However, a fulfilling life doesn't mean avoiding challenges. It's about developing the resilience to navigate them with courage, grace, and the ability to learn and grow from them. The power of giving back. Contributing to something larger than yourself is a key component of a fulfilling life. Whether it's volunteering your time, donating to a cause you care about, or simply being kind to those around you, giving back fosters a sense of connection and purpose. Helping others not only benefits them but also enriches your own life in profound ways. Fulfilling relationships, the cornerstone of happiness. Strong and supportive relationships are essential for a fulfilling life. Nurturing connections with loved ones, fostering open communication, and expressing love and appreciation create a sense of belonging and security that contributes significantly to overall well-being. Living authentically, the path to fulfillment. Ultimately, living a fulfilling life is about living authentically. When you embrace your true self, your values, and your passions, you create a life that is meaningful and aligned with your inner compass. This authenticity attracts genuine connections, fosters personal growth, and allows you to experience life to its fullest potential. The journey never ends. The pursuit of a fulfilling life is an ongoing journey. There will be times when you feel more fulfilled than others. The key is to embrace the ever-evolving landscape of your life, continuously learn and grow, and strive to live each day with intention and purpose. Remember, a fulfilling life is not about achieving perfection. It's about embracing the journey, celebrating the small victories, and cherishing the connections that make life truly meaningful. By embarking on this journey of self-discovery and living authentically, you pave the way for a life rich in purpose, connection, and lasting fulfillment.